Hello everyone, thank you for joining this session. In this session, we're going to explore the Visual Studio Code extension, which is from the JuniorIT.AI, and which can do code, which can do debug, troubleshoot, testing, and a lot more. So right now we're inside the Visual Studio Code. So let me just quickly explore the extensions marketplace. The extension marketplace in Visual Studio Code, you can access it at the left-hand side. You have the 4 square section there. And if you click that section, a search bar will appear. Let me just on the search bar. And in the search bar, you can type JuniorIT and the assistant, and the extension preview will appear. So you can click on that extension preview, and then you can start the installation process. Once the extension is installed, you can see all these features if you want. So let me just quickly dive into the project so we can have a better preview or the better understanding of the extension. So here in my project, I have the file. I have these 3 files. We'll just use it in the later purpose. Let me just expand the extension that I just installed in my local system. So when I hover over the extension preview, I can see that it is JuniorIT.AI. I can click on that. It will open up a preview for my extension. So this is the basic preview which shows at the first. This is the first feature. We can translate the language from one language to another. So here is a language translate. We can select from which language we're going to do translation. I'll just select Python. Sorry, not the PHP. Let me select Python, and I'll just do print hello. So let's just print hello world, and I want that to be translated to something. Let me just do a TypeScript, right? Let's just quickly do the ask now, then it will convert it into a TypeScript. So indeed, the console.log hello world, this is a TypeScript, and along with isolated JavaScript syntax to print something in the log. So it also have other features, like if we have already got this code, we can execute this code in the inside the extension itself. So either we can reset it, we can expand it, and we can raise an objection and then ask some follow-up questions up there. And we can comment the code, we can ask AI to edit. So let's just first test the first feature, which is run. So let's just click on the run, and it will execute the program, and we can see the output here. Okay. So let's just explore other features as well. Like if you have any codes, like if you have any bigger codes, we can even execute that. Like here, if you have this hello in JuniorIT.AI, we can just execute it, and then we can see all that. And we also have the assistant support. We can ask any questions regardless which any of this programming language, right? And we can also ask if your query is generic, then we can ask the generic queries as well. Let's just quickly ask, can you give me some few examples of Dart functions? Let me just, if I have mentioned Dart, even I could use general, then it will identify the questions, identify your prompt, and then just give you the query. So let's just get started with the ask now. So let AI to prepare some of the examples for the Dart functions. So it seems the response has been generated, and we can see the output is being pushed at the bottom. So let the AI to finish generating the context, and then we will move for the other feature. Okay, perfect. Seems we got the response from the assistant, and now I have a lot of functions to play with. So first function is to create something. So I can just quickly run it here itself in the extension. I can see the preview. So it goes for all the other functions as well. So I can run it. I can see the output 5 and 3, 8, and I can do all those functions in the execution inside the terminal itself. Inside the extension itself. So this is the one way to achieve something with the JuniorIT coding assistant. So there is another way that we can achieve this through the code itself. So right now I have the code. So I have the code test.js, and which includes some of the implementation for defining the largest number. So I have implemented the code for the find the largest number, and I have to implement the second largest number. So I want the AI to complete this code for me. So what I can do, I can just select this function, and I'll just do the right click, and at the bottom we can see there is options from the JuniorIT. So there are 4 options: either do it for me, either it can complete, either it will execute the block of code, or it will invoke the assistant to generate some code. It could be anything with the query. So this time I'll just do it for me. So the execution, the process is happening in the extension. So let's just wait for some time to AI to complete the code and complete the block of code for me. So we can see that the code has been pushed. So let me just quickly check either this function is working or not. Let me just node test this. Okay, it shows the largest number is undefined. Let me just check once. And we can debug this with the help of AI, right? So I can just copy the entire thing, and then I can just go to here. I can go to the assistant. So it took all of my code here, and it kept it here. Now I can ask it here. When I run this, when I execute this, I got the second largest number is undefined. Fixed. So I can just ask it here, and let the assistant resolve this issue and get me the output. It seems so it does says what is the issue, and it also explain the code, and it also help you to figure out how to resolve this issue. So let's wait for the AI to generate the code. So let's just okay. So let it do the work. So okay. So let me just run it here itself. So the second largest number is 9. Okay. So I can copy the code, and if it's a working code, I'll just paste it to my system, save it. And again, if I want to confirm everything is working, I can say, and you can see the second largest number is 9. Perfect. So this is the way how we can debug it, how we can troubleshoot the issue along with the JuniorIT.AI coding assistant. And there are a lot more features. Let me explain these features one by one, so we all will get a better preview. So this is the way we can code with the assistant. We can test our program, either it is working or not, and we can troubleshoot the issues, and we can do testing a lot more. So there is one more support. We have it in the extension, that is the mermaid diagram. We can generate the UML diagram with the help of JuniorIT extension markdown preview. So let me just tell you what mermaid is. Mermaid basically just it allows us to create a sequence diagram in the markdown format. So what you can do is we can add the mermaid tags like this, and if we add this sequence diagram or any kind of a preview in terms of the flow of execution. So let me just select the entire thing, and I'll just ask JuniorIT markdown side view. If I select this, I can convert this plain text into a full-fledged markdown preview where we can see the interactivity. So here is Elias, Bob, and John. Like, we can define the characters and these people, how the communication is happening and all around. So like the way I can copy this entire code, I'll go to the I'll go to the assistant, and I'll just take this preview to a little bit this side, and I can ask another one for, can you generate one for the socket client server API request with detailed explanation. So this is the one sample I gave it. So I want AI to generate something similar with the client server interactions. Let's just wait and then how the response comes, and then we'll embed that response in our code and just to see the markdown preview. So it shows something. It shows that's a lot of breakdown to the sequence diagram. So let it generate something for the one. So let me just copy this, and I'll close this preview, and I'll just expand this in the. Instead of this, I'll paste whatever is generated by AI, right? And I'll save it, and I'll again do the markdown preview just to see everything is working. Let me save it first. Let me close it, and I will do this markdown side preview. So here we can see the AI has generated the moment, the markdown preview. We can see client server, and get request data, HTTP OK, and something like that. So we can build anything out of it. So we just have to have a good thinking skills, and you just have to have good knowledge of development, environment, technologies, and the best ways of implementing it. So this is the overall features that is offered by the JuniorIT extensions. I hope you guys loved it. So we have a lot more features coming in. So stay tuned and stay updated with the trends and the technologies that you're following. And it can do a lot more. So in the upcoming videos, we'll feature if there is any more releases and any more feature updates for the extensions. And yeah, that's all for this session. Thank you very much for being here, and keep watching the JuniorIT.AI, and we're gonna put a lot of videos. And yeah, thank you very much.